Boxed is a digital wholesaler that sells bulk goods online.
Obviously, some of that is just putting stuff in boxes and shipping it, but as I understand it, technology is actually fairly important throughout the whole process as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about what's really happening behind the scenes, you're tapping a few buttons on your phone, and 2 days later, a box full of toilet paper, paper towels, your daily essentials just shows up at your door. So there's a ton of technology that actually powers these kind of transactions and this kind of fulfillment.
On the fulfillment side, that's what we're doing here. We're at one of the fulfillment centers. Can you just tell us a little bit more about the facility here and what happens here?
This is our union facility. It's our first automated facility. It services 40 to 50% of our orders. It's important to introduce automation because as you grow as a company, sometimes you need to figure out how to scale that business, right? And so on the fulfillment side, it was very important for us to find efficiencies that go above and beyond what we were doing previously. We worked with a company called Conveco, which we integrated our software with their automation hardware in this facility.
One of the newer things also that is not just here, but it's going to be rolling out across all the other facilities is the autonomous guided
Vehicles, yeah, the AGVs.
So the AGVs. Can you just tell me a little bit more about how they work?
The idea behind the automation in the facilities is basically goods to person. So you really want to minimize the travel for fulfillment center staff. Really what picking is you're walking down aisles of products and putting them into a cart and then pushing them to get packed. The inverse of that is the goods coming to you and then the cart goes automatically to the packer. So it allows a trained staff to be at a specific location and not need to move too far from it. So it minimizes travel, it makes the whole process more efficient, and the throughput is higher.
So you would expect that humans would always be involved in the process?
Yeah, I think so. I believe that technology and AI and a lot of these things that we're doing is meant to make humans more efficient and smarter.
We have saved every one of our team members who worked for us in the manual world. They have a position for us in the automated world. In fact, we've actually added headcount.
And part of the way you were able to save those jobs essentially was this approach that you talked about before, which is about not replacing the human role, but just bringing the products to them for them to do their job.
Travel time and the handling of product are your biggest enemies in a fulfillment center, in a distribution center. We've replaced travel with conveyors, bringing the totes to the particular zone. It's a pick and pass environment. Our team members spend less time walking and more time picking, and that's how we're able to be more efficient and support the growth of the organization.
One of the things I wanted to ask about is just, when we look around this huge facility with all this technology, it's funny because, as I understand it, the first fulfillment facility for Boxed was considerably different.
Yes, it was Che, our CEO's garage.
Did you ever work out of it?
No robots there, except for maybe a Roomba. But
Did you work out of the garage?
I did, yeah.
And you guys would just pack boxes yourself?
Yeah, we would pack a few boxes. I would understand the experience, and then I would build the software. It's like I want to make this easier for everyone. It's crazy to think that 4.5 years ago we were in a garage and now we're in this facility with robots. It's been quite a ride and it's quite a stretch.